Hi, everybody. Welcome to Watch Where You Step. This is my vlog, my life in Hanoi vlog. And then unlike a normal vlog, I'm joined by friends. Scott, hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. Scott, how long does a haircut normally take? Was I just way off? I thought half an hour sounded like plenty of time for a haircut.
I mean, I guess it would depend on the weight, but
There's no wait, zero wait. I walked right in and sat down. If there'd been a wait, I wasn't going to do it because I knew that wouldn't be enough time. But it was
how
an
long?
hour. The guy took an hour to cut my hair, and you've been waiting for half an hour because I was planning to go. Sure, you'll see how close the place we're going is. I was planning to go straight across from the haircut place to the restaurant we're going to. I mean, he was a nice guy. It wasn't like he was doing anything wrong. But at 1 hour of getting my haircut, he was still like doing a little shaving on the back, and I said, you know what, just wipe off the um the shaving gel that you put on. I gotta go because I told him when I first sat down, I said, yeah. I was looking at my watch, and he said, you gotta go somewhere, and I said, yeah, I've got a meeting. Let's call it a meeting online at 11. He's like, oh, okay. 11 came and went. 5 after, 10 after, 15 after, and I have never had a person cutting my hair take a ruler out and pull the hair out and measure how long it was. He was doing stuff like that, and I was like, "You don't need to take all this time. What are you doing?" Anyway, so sorry about that.
No, it's fine. It sounds like he's very precise.
He was very precise. He was much more precise than I wanted him to be. Okay, let me flip the camera around because I want to show you this burger place. What a thing to show of my life in Hanoi, a burger place. But the burgers are good, and it's also Vietnamese flavors, which is what I really like. So let me flip it around. Hold on.
Uh,
Called Good Time Burger.
It's backwards for me.
Yeah, it'll show, but it'll be forward some when we do the final edit.
All right.
This island is popular with foreigners, so that could be why they chose to locate a burger place here. But there's a couple other locations. I think they got 3 locations right now around town, and it's pretty good. I sent them a message online on Facebook to ask if I could shoot here, but I never got a response. So hopefully they'll be all right with it.
Ah,
And yeah, so I can set up the table for sure. Is this okay to give you the food? Could you ask the manager? Yeah, sure. Hi, I'm good. How are you? Can I take a video for my vlog? Yes. Okay, great. I'm gonna shoot it in space. I'll let you look out the window while we order. Oh, you know what? Actually, you want to look at the menu. Let's get the. You want to take away your idea? Here. I think this is the both English. Okay, anyway, I have an English menu.
yeah.
What? All right, so we got good time, pleasure. I guess that's could be Vietnamese. We got Viet Cuc Tac, Vietnamese Viet Kieu. These are Anh Chai. These are Vietnamese flavors in burgers.
Oh,
And and I think that makes it interesting and fun. Let's see. They're not all Vietnamese flavor. Like the original was just a beef patty, chicken, pickles, and the sauce. So that's just more like a regular burger. Salted calamansi. Really chicken breast, spicy spun. Which one do you say is the most Vietnamese flavor? Viet Kieu or Cuc Tac? Which has more Vietnamese flavors? Viet Kieu. Okay, let's go with Viet Kieu. Okay, and what about fried chicken? Oh, this is the English menu. Well, that's actually kind of pricey. Let's not do that. I just want some fries. What's bim bim? Bim bim? Snack. Me snack. Okay. I mean, oh, still the dream fries. Oh yes, Coke Zero.
now I want something to eat. I think I'll go get something. I'll be right back.
Okay, come on. Ciao. Sorry. I do. Come on. All right, guys. I'm gonna let you guys look out the window. food comes, and we'll wait for Scott to get back as well. Ooh, I gotta say that's on me. I just felt like half was plenty of time for a haircut, and maybe I was just that was I don't know what to say about that. Eyes, all she does, and giving her problems today. So she's gonna come. I think she planned to right up to the last minute. Um, but hopefully she'll join later today. We're gonna do another little recording. We've been out of commission for a couple of weeks because um, I was too poor to afford phone service. Scott,
I'm back.
you get? You said
Toast.
you were gonna.
Yes.
All right.
It's dry toast.
It's great, I guess.
It
It's
is what
late.
it is.
It's a late night snack for you, right?
Yes, it's warm.
Is it cold
Hot
there?
out of I'm a little cold right now, but it's not as cold as it's been being or as cold as it will be in the next couple of days.
Hmm. Well, you may not want to hear this then, but I noticed that next week's a week away, full guaranteed, but predicting 25 degrees next weekend. That's like going to the beach weather. That's my for going to the beach.
Well,
Any colder than that, I don't go. But yeah, I mean we don't have a beach, but if we did, it would be warm enough to go to it next weekend. That's what I was saying. I just got before I come over here doing the haircut thing, and I was telling the guy I usually let my hair go out in the winter to keep my head warm, but last year and this year just don't know if the winter is going to get very cold. I mean, it's only December, so the coldest part of winter is still coming up, but yeah, not too cold here. It's not real.
well, I mean, I am a little higher in latitude. Also, we're getting
Yeah.
a lot of cold air from the polar regions shoved down this way. Apparently, out west, it's a lot warmer, like along the west coast. You were saying it's 25 degrees, and I was like, well, yes, that is what it's going to be here tomorrow night in Fahrenheit.
Celsius here.
Right. I forgot that we were on the weirdo. Well, anything really here, as
Everything
far as
there.
science or math or what have you.
Politics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but
No.
she's making less. It's like when uh, Governor Kemp and Raffensperger, the Secretary of State here in Georgia,
Hmm.
and some others were just adamantly against, the election stuff that was happening during the
Hmm.
previous the 2020 presidential election. I was like,
Right. Yeah.
everybody was like, oh, well, look at them. They're just doing the right thing. And I'm like, well, yeah, this time, I mean, and they're not being like super altruistic about it. They just don't want to go to jail. But it's like, yeah, okay. Well,
I
I
know.
mean, Mussolini made the trains run on time. I mean, it's, a broke clock's right twice a day, and Marjorie Taylor Greene is currently a broken clock.
Yeah. So people were talking about that. As soon as she got out of office, she started like she did one.
No, well, she's been saying the things she has been saying publicly that has been getting press lately have been they've been less crazy. And so I guess she's finding success there now since she's, switching up her brand.
Her brand less crazy. I mean, I suspect she's still got designs on running for senator because she wanted to do that, and then Trump was just like, no.
Yes, and she may run for Senate, she may run for
Oh, thank
something
you,
else.
thank you.
Governor's coming up.
Yeah, I mean, just my life. It's just a yeah. Uh, no, I have this YouTube channel level. I don't do that on this channel, but okay, go. That's me. Uh, sauces out here. Yeah, let's go look at them. Oh, carry the bag. Scott, are you ready to look at sauces? Okay.
Yes, I'm always ready to look at sauces.
So he was just saying this is the Hawaiian chili sauce. It's a decent spicy sauce. This
Right.
one is their truffle sauce. I don't think they have a label. That's their truffle sauce. It's really, really tasty. In fact, the regular chili style. Hmm. What about the Hawaiian chili? How is it? Saltier? Really? Okay. I never got that. I thought it was a little spicier. Okay. Oh, okay. So the recipe is from the chilies are from real chilies from Hawaiian. Cool. A little too much. I like the truffle sauce.
Oh,
But we are gonna try and get this angle. Yeah. Thank you. Oops. All right. That was
looks great.
realistic.
Yeah, is there a reason it wouldn't look realistic?
This is all AI.
Uh,
There's no real food left in the world. Scott, is this center? Can you
oh,
see this? These are they're,
made from
they're
dreams
sweet
and taters.
potatoes.
Well, it looks really good.
It is. It's a good burger place. It is like quite good as well. Um, whoops.
Yeah, more or less.
Is it not focused well?
It's not that it's focused, it's just very digitized right now.
Oh, okay. The recording won't be. So
Right,
hopefully you
right,
do
right.
get it.
Yeah, that's why I'm not
So those are
saying
fruit.
anything.
And these
That's a
have these
fruit?
sliced up. So,
It's real fruit flavor.
real fruit flavor. I wish I could. And also it has the little very popular as toppings for all sorts of things from soups to just
People the world over love onions.
they do. It's true. Um, you where you're at, I'm gonna sneak up and see if I can get what kind of fruit that is sliced up in there.
Okay. All right, I'll be here.
Get killed. Mhm. Yeah, so that it means it has mango inside. Yeah, that's a sliced mango. Kind of a green mango. It's not the overripe mango you eat. You know, I do. Yeah, it's great. Either. So it's very good.
We had a treat for supper tonight.
Hmm.
We had some Brunswick stew that my dad gave us.
Oh, oh, nice.
That he'd gotten from someone else, and he said, "Well, I'm not gonna eat all of it. Would you like it?" And so, me and Mama had that for supper. It's pretty good. I put some hot
Yeah.
sauce in it because it needed a little more kick, but
Yeah.
yeah, it was good. I like Brunswick stew. It's a tasty treat. Oh, whole mess of things. It's like a tomato-based sauce, or not sauce,
Uh-huh.
but, soup, really.
Yeah,
as far as the
true.
consistency goes, but it's not, but it is more like a stew because there's so much, obviously, because there's so much in it.
Mhm.
Usually it's beef, maybe sometimes pork, sometimes chicken, but there's usually a good bit of meat and some vegetables cut up in it. A little bit of onion, perhaps corn. You'll sometimes get some beans in there, different kind
Mhm.
of greener beans, not necessarily green beans, but greener beans.
Right.
Stuff like that. And even I, who, as you know, have been vegetable averse most of my life, I enjoy it.
Eat vegetables is in something you like.
Yeah. Don't eat them by themselves if you don't enjoy them.
No, vegetables are usually not the right answer.
No. Um,
Lettuce salad. There's so many different options for salad. That's such a boring way to eat salad.
yeah.
I mean, uh, he didn't like uh, blue cheese, and I'm like, "What's
Yeah.
not to like about blue cheese?" And then we had something with blue cheese in it. Sometimes he's like, "Oh, really good. When it's in something, I just eat blue cheese." Well, who is just eating blue cheese?
How
That's
would
the
you even
that's
do
not the
that?
right way to eat it. What's going on?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm not thinking of the right thing. Isn't blue cheese like almost like a sauce? I mean, it's kind of liquidy, right?
Mm. No,
Okay. I'm thinking of ranch dressing, perhaps. Oh, well.
there are blue cheese. Well, made blue cheese made into a sauce, dry cheese.
Uh, well, it's a bit runny. Oh, I like it runny.
And then you'll like
Like, I don't care how fucking runny it is.
you get
I got the nephews to watch more of Monty Python and the Holy Grail than I thought I would
oh,
before they got bored or something. I don't, we had to turn it off. I don't remember.
uh-huh,
They got through just the first act, really, of to the inciting incident of Indiana
uh-huh.
Jones and the Last Crusade, and were bored out of their minds. And I was like, "You kids are nuts. You're nuts. This is a great film. That was just a
Media.
chase, and he ran. The young Indiana
Um,
Jones. They chased him on a train. Didn't you see that stuff? All that shit was real." They were just like, "I'm gonna look at my phone." Oh,
some experience like to grow up in that environment
yeah, but you and I have
where
seen it before. I mean, well, I didn't mean like it was a lack of attention necessarily. They seemed like they were bored and wanted to do something else or watch something else.
is that not the same thing? That's all right.
I mean, I suppose it isn't, it's in a way, but they just found the movie boring. And I'm like, well, that's,
I rarely see this in in China. Whenever you go eat fried chicken,
yeah,
you get plastic gloves to use.
okay. Are
I
you
never
eating
see that
fried
in
chicken?
dream fries coated in oil and I think probably sugar, probably a like a syrupy kind of sauce.
Oh, okay. Huh. Well,
Anyway,
that
it can
didn't come
come.
through on the video for me. I mean, I'm sure it will for our lovely viewing audience, but,
I don't know. I can see it because they shine. They're shimmering. I don't know if that's going to
ah,
come through on the video. We'll see, I guess. But yeah, these are not like normal fries. I mean, I'm fine with getting it all on my fingers because I never see anyone use these gloves here.
yeah.
And it's standard in China. So I was surprised when he brought them over. He saw me eating it.
Well, I mean, it sounds really good. It doesn't sound like something I could
Mm,
eat with the diabetes, but it sounds like it would be good for people who have regular
probably not.
pancreases.
How are you on potato?
Uh, it's still a little
What about the
high.
potato part? Can you what?
I thought you were asking about my numbers.
I don't know what the numbers say high or low. So
They're
you're
they're a little high, but they are coming down.
And this is the measure
Mhm.
of how you're able to. What is the indication of a high or low number?
It's basically how much blood sugar do I have? How much blood sugar do I
Okay.
have in my system at a time? And you want it to be
You
below
don't.
a certain level. Otherwise, you start having problems, damage and tissue damage, stuff like that.
Oh,
Which sounds really bad, but I'm just trying to be general. Like it can block. I assume it can damage and block like veins and stuff in a way.
okay.
Not like plaque, but one of the things I have to watch
Great.
out for is it could damage the blood vessels in my eyes, um,
Oh.
which can make me lose vision.
Mhm.
It can do things to my extremities, like when we make jokes about having to have your legs cut off. I mean, that's part of it. It's like the blood circulation to that area is not what it should be, and so
When you say that, it doesn't sound like that's a joking called the joke about.
no, it's very dark humor, and I joke about it
Oh,
because it's like, haha, it's there's nothing else to do but laugh. If I mean,
right.
hopefully
How
it'll never.
close are you from that?
I
It's
think
going
I'm a long.
down, so it's
I think
okay.
I'm a good bit of ways. Like I can still feel everything. So
And
the other thing about it is, just to follow up, real quick. The other thing about it is you don't
uh
want to get some kind of infection in that area because that's part of the problem. If there is an infection, it's hard to fight because the blood can't flow properly.
okay, all right.
And thus it sets up and damages the
So,
tissue. And I have a distant cousin who's lost most of one of his legs because of he hasn't been able to take care of his diabetes.
wow.
Yep.
So, but the damage is his, or is there?
That's my understanding, at least as part of it. Yes. The other thing is it can do stuff to my kidneys that I don't particularly understand how that works chemically,
Right.
but so far, thankfully, I've not shown any signs of that. So,
Okay.
but that is something that can happen.
So,
And you get tired and that kind
right.
of thing.
I mean, that along with low blood flow, something that happened. Is it just because?
I'm not sure. I think that's a matter of how much is the kidney processing. And I think it's something like if there are certain proteins in that the kidneys aren't processing, that it's coming out in your urine.
Mhm.
That's what they're really testing for to see if those are there, and that tells them if the kidneys are working properly. Um,
I think that.
but yeah, and again, I mean, I'm not a medical doctor. This is just my vague understanding. I figure something's got to make these blood vessels, stop working properly so that, I don't get as much feeling in the ends of my toes and I don't, some of the tiny blood vessels in my eyes are being damaged and destroyed because of what's going on. I just assume it's because there's too much blood sugar.
Okay. Mhm.
Erica may know more.
She's our medical expert on the show.
Uh,
She actually has
uh,
a degree in this stuff. So if we remember, we can ask her. I don't understand most medical stuff. I've got to be honest. I had regular access to a doctor. I realized.
well, I mean, that kind of stuff's getting harder and harder for a lot of people here, it seems like. So, yeah.
Aren't they about to jerk away healthcare from a lot of people in the
Yes,
U.S.?
they are. They are.
Practical.
Yes. Because, of course, one of the things you saw after states, in certain states, like in Georgia, where they
Uh-huh.
mandate that everyone has to have car insurance, what the insurance companies will sometimes do is prices will go up
Right.
because everybody has to have it. And also now there's this bigger
Mhm.
pool that they're having to cover. So premiums will go up. And while the ACA did slow premium downs a lot with some of the laws that were in there, not because they just made everybody have health insurance because they set some kind of price limits, I do believe. Some of it's still gone up, and it's going to be harder for people to afford. I mean, people weren't being able to afford it before. That's why we needed the ACA as a
Right.
as a solution. I don't think it's a solution. It's something that they could get through, but yeah, that's about to be taken away from a lot of people, according to what people who deal in real numbers and stuff now have are reporting. So now here in Georgia, we have Governor Kemp, for unknown reasons, unknown motives, I'll say, set up an exchange, a statewide exchange marketplace. The last year, it's been in effect last year, so we can't. Georgia residents have to go to that and not the national exchange. Which, as it turns out, since they're coming in and scuttling the national exchange, might be okay for us. But
Right.
that didn't seem to be on the horizon when it went into place. So I don't know what the idea was, but seems like it might have accidentally been helpful. I'm just assuming it was making somebody money here. So
Well, I mean, I guess that's a good thing then.
it ended up being, it seems like it, yeah. Well, hopefully.
I don't.
I mean, well, there are
I'm gonna put the camera.
there are a lot of attempts now coming from the federal administration to stop
Uh-huh.
um, state laws and what states want to do and how they want to govern themselves. So we'll see
That's
how
from
it
the
goes.
states' rights party, right?
That's from the people who said they believed in that, yeah, until they didn't anymore, apparently. Until it became,
Until they're in power.
yeah, yeah, that's exactly what it was. And they were all for states' rights because, of course, they had more state governorships and state legislatures and stuff like that. So, of course, that's where they wanted the power to lay, where they had more control. But now, since
Right.
all this has happened, they don't care.
No, I
President Trump,
didn't care to begin with.
they didn't care about it before. It was all about power. Uh, President Trump has basically told the state of Indiana, you're going to change your voting districts and you're in a way that favors the Republican Party, or I'm
Or
going to
else.
or I'm going to cut off a lot of your funding. I'm going to make sure you don't have federal money for roads and infrastructure. And he's
Uh-huh.
also signed an executive order to say no state can, should, will be allowed to continue to have, or enforce regulations on AI.
Yeah, I saw that.
So he's basically saying it doesn't matter what you want to do in your state, you cannot, through an executive order, not through a federal passed by Congress law, which of course would,
No.
because of the supremacy clause,
Is Congress? Have they
would,
not been disbanded yet?
uh,
I thought he
no,
disbanded the Imperial Senate.
no, I mean, not yet. The Mike Johnson has sent them home for long periods of time so that they won't have to do anything, and thus move any kind of balls forward that he doesn't want to deal with. But he can only do that for so long, apparently. And one of the things Marjorie Taylor Greene's apparently trying to do is get him ousted as speaker before she leaves. So we'll see.
Oh, has she not out yet?
No, she said she was going to retire in January.
Oh, so she's just at the end of her term. She's not going to
Yeah, well, I mean,
re.
because she has decided to leave her seat. Yes,
Yeah. Oh, okay. But she'll leave in January, and there'll be a new election.
yes, there'll be a
Because
special
the
election. Yes,
special election.
that's my understanding. Yes. We'll have a special election for that this year, and then next year will be the regular election for the seat because representatives come up every 2 years. And I think we have one of our Senate races is also next year. I think John Ossoff's seat is up for reelection. So,
Yes. Keep those. We enjoyed milk. Yeah, very good. It's delicious. How did you
yeah,
raise this milk? Uh, whatever. Out of 100, 100, it was great. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Wow. Thank you for getting us your head. Yeah. Thank you for this great. Yeah, great. Thank you. I eat here all the time. It's kind of a strange question. It was exactly as I expected because I can take it back. I haven't eaten here in a while, but I used to eat here all the time.
Well, yeah, but you
I've
were
been
recording things for the internet before.
No, that's right.
So that's the
The
difference.
difference. Uh,
Uh,
we say something about Ossoff?
he's up for re-election in 2026 as well. We've seen a lot of what he's done on the news. They have decided to cover a lot of it because he has
Uh-huh.
tried to rattle the Postmaster General to make our post offices here, especially the central processing in Atlanta, better because the mail had gotten so bad here for a while, worse in a lot of
Really?
areas. Yeah.
How
And
so? What do you mean?
just running late, very
How's it
late.
bad?
They
No.
not just in the fact that things weren't getting to a destination in a timely manner, but like you could tell they needed more help. Like when the postman comes after dark, like it's in the evenings, it's yeah, they're working them too hard. They're giving them too
Yeah.
much to do. It ain't right. Um,
Hmm.
so he's tried to get them to do better, and of course the excuse me for saying this, the asshole that Trump put in charge during his first term is reticent to do anything, and they all think they're above the law and above oversight and all that. So,
Is it the same guy this time?
yes, because the term for those are, I think, 6 years or something, and it just when Trump appointed him, it was right at the end of his first term, and so they got that guy still there, and it was really hard. Like Biden couldn't get rid of him because of the way their impeachment removal process worked. So. Uh,
I'm sure
and
that's true, but somehow I don't think Trump would have had a problem with it. You'd have him in jail, arrest him or something.
and also Ossoff has done a lot about some of the state prisons here that have been very unsafe for everybody. Stuff go in and out of the prisons. There, people are getting hurt that don't need be shouldn't be getting hurt. I know there's not a lot of sympathy for prisoners, but they're supposed, even though they're supposed to be, it says so in that book that all these people keep thumping at me. But yeah, there's not much sympathy for prisoners, and they don't. A lot of people don't care, but they shouldn't be getting hurt in state custody. People should not be getting
The
hurt.
penalty is whatever you're sentenced to by the judge in the court,
Yeah, should
not just
not include.
whatever random shit happens because you don't want to pay for a decent.
Yeah, and you don't want to not, beat your prisoners or treat them inhumanely. But yeah, there's been he's been a lot done a lot, John Ossoff. I mean, to try to address some of that. I mean, it's really for everyone's safety because they're moving stuff in and out of the prisons really easily, and so I think
They're
he's done a lot
moving.
of good. Contraband, drugs, they're running scams out of the prisons. Mama was saying that
Oh
she heard
my.
on the news the other night that there are people who are running telephone scams out of the prison. They're getting
Oh
drone
wow.
drops from the outside to help them, and yeah.
Drone
Yep.
drop.
Yeah, the drones will fly over the prison and drop stuff into the yard, and people pick it up.
You're going to just be looking at the ceiling for a moment. I got to put the bag back on. If you want to
No,
hang
no
around and
problem.
keep chatting, I'd love to walk around the island with you, but
Sure.
I gotta leave here to do that. Hold on,
Okay.
the thing
What's
came
that?
unplugged. One of my USBs is kind of has a weak connection. I pulled it while I was on one of those long bus trips, and So now it doesn't plug in quite right. So sometimes,
Yeah.
it's a major problem in today's society, the old world.
Modern problems require modern solutions. Oh,
Not sure a swift
sometimes.
kick in the ass is a modern solution.
Let me
All
be
right.
clear. Modern solutions include.
Yeah, I heard that. A big one, right?
Yeah, it's spreading pretty quickly. Apparently, it's I don't know much about it, but I don't want to know because it's a problem that was completely avoidable.
Okay, thank you. See you next time. But I almost like I paused on walking out the door because they're they're religious about telling you to have a good time as you walk out the door.
Oh, well, that's nice.
It's
Well,
very
yeah,
nice.
because
Yeah,
it's good time burger, so they want to tell you
it's good time burger.
have a good time.
You're right. Yeah, it's a good time. Um,
That's
so
nice.
I managed to sneak out while he wasn't looking. I didn't wasn't trying to. Hey, it's a good taco place. Look, that's new.
Oh,
Nako
it's the
Taco.
Nako Taco. I'm
Yeah,
glad it's not the Narco Taco. We'd have
that's
to
cool
send
looking.
the Coast Guard
They got a
after it.
bar too. Hi, neat, neat. Could try that one sometime.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry. What did they do at the Narco Taco?
The Narco Taco, they send the Coast Guard or the Navy or something after it and blow it
Right.
up,
And they
even though
just
it's full of fishermen.
and tacos.
Yeah, tacos in this case.
Yeah, that's another one. It has been pointed out more than once, and I don't know that people are missing it entirely, but people are all upset about the two guys that they blew up after they blew up the boat. Remember the second shot that blew up the two guys? And of course, that's terrible, but a few people have pointed out, all of these strikes that they've made they're all war crimes because they're non-combatant boats, they're fishing boats. Even if they were filled with drugs, and there's no evidence that they were, but even if they were, it's
Right.
not, you can't just shoot a missile at a boat that's
Yeah,
otherwise unarmed or that
it
is
breaks
unarmed.
international and maritime law. And also, I mean, if it was anywhere in the United States, of course, it would, and they would apply it to those folk. It would violate U.S. law because you can't just murder people because you think they may have stuff.
Committed a crime. Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
they may have illegal contraband. It's like, well, did you see any? Could you prove it? Well, of course not. You blowed it
Right.
to kingdom come, and anything that might be left is now with the fishes. I mean,
Well, even if there were tons and tons of evidence,
right.
which again there is not, you still have to have a trial. You can't just blow people up because you want to,
Well, yeah, and you can't
because you
just
don't like them.
usually having drugs is not a capital offense.
Oh, right, exactly.
That's also part of it. And they keep
Yeah, they're
saying,
just
"Oh, that we're stopping the fentanyl from coming into this country. Fentanyl's such a scourge.
made in
It's this
U.S.
yeah,
Oh,
fentanyl's
go
not."
ahead.
They said so little fentanyl is in it's next to nothing comes out of Venezuela.
Right.
Next to
Now, I
nothing.
totally believe that cocaine comes from there.
Sure.
Um, when I was in Peru, there were coca leaves are like a regular thing. They make tea out of it, so there's tons
I'm
of
not saying
coca
there's no
coming from.
drug.
Right,
We've had but
but
that's what the frickin' Coast Guard is for. Around our
right.
coast, not down there off of their coast shooting their folks.
Well, that's the thing too. Like, if they're really bringing it to the United States, why are you sending the ships way down to just off the coast of Venezuela? Why not catch them
Yeah,
when they're coming into the United States?
right. Yeah,
Well, it's all
because
just a
it's all
pretext to
because
war.
it's bullshit.
Right. They're getting
That's the
ready to
reason.
invade.
They don't care who has to die for all this stuff. This is a bunch of frickin' Lusitania bullshit here. Yellow journalism, fake news.
Fake news. Fake news.
No,
Scott, should I have coffee or beer? It's
uh,
already 12:30.
it
I,
is
I can't actually figure
12:30.
out why. I can't figure out why the bar is open. They usually don't open until 3. Maybe it's Sunday. I guess
Yeah,
or a
they
walk. Would you like to continue to walk around the aisle?
whatever you would like to do is fine. I might go get a drink myself here in a minute, not a beer, but like a Coke here in a second. But
Mm,
you know, seized
remember-
the oil tanker that was coming out of there that was bound for Cuba the other day.
right? Yeah, that was
Yeah.
crazy.
Well, yeah, that's like, how do you justify that? I mean, it wasn't even coming here. It's like we're trying to keep drugs out of America. This boat wasn't coming to America. It was going to Cuba, and it wasn't full of drugs. It was full of petroleum. That's very strange. We're just pirates now, are we? Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's what the president of Venezuela said. They're like, "Yep, you're right. Well, that was just piracy. That was just us stealing your shit." Ooh, their haircut was 250, so I got a deal where I went,
Oh,
even
how
though it
much
took
was yours?
forever. 150.
Well, you paid for the exact measurements. Those people that do it for 250, they do it much more quickly.
I imagine
Right.
they do. To be fair, so does anyone.
In fact, anyone who does a haircut. Yeah,
he
I don't
was he was
understand.
go ahead.
I don't understand
Go
why
ahead.
we need more oil, but okay.
I mean, it's the same reason we've needed all the oil so far. I don't understand how. I mean, I
No,
think it's getting harder for us to deny that the U.S. is the rogue state. They're always talking about rogue states doing this and that. Yeah, that's the U.S. We're the ones that do that.
no, this is some Putin, Russia stuff happening here. This is
Is
definitely
it?
that sort of crap. Oh, yeah. Uh, no, this is, I mean, how do you, it's like a couple weeks ago, or last week or something.
Well, I
They came out and
think
said, well, we're
what's
telling the National Park Service that we're not going to offer free passes to these national parks on Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday and Juneteenth, which they were doing. But we are going to start doing it at certain parks for President Trump's birthday, which of course is
that's
on
right, the
every
real
calendar.
holiday.
Yeah. And
Right?
I'm just like,
We all
okay.
celebrate that one.
It's like, okay, if you want to, if you want to say, all right, we're going to this, the sitting president, their birthday, whenever that flipping is, we're going to say it's
Uh-huh.
free. Sure. Why not? You could
Okay.
even have a very vain president who says, no, it's going to be my birthday we're doing it for. Ha ha, because I'm the president and I'm going to
Mhm.
get something special because I'm a child. Okay, okay, sure. Whatever, President Buchanan, whatever. But to sit there and go, we're going to make it so that we're specifically not doing that for the holidays that are by, for, and about African Americans, black folk here in the
Mhm.
US. And you're gonna tell me that's not racist somehow? No, they don't
I
care.
wasn't going to tell you that.
They're not gonna tell me that. They don't care.
And
Yeah, they're like, "Well, whatever."
they're not really trying to hide it anymore.
And they're
I
not.
guess they haven't been for a while.
Yeah, but at least before they were giving you some kind of BS excuse. I don't know that there was a BS excuse for this. Just like, "This is what we're gonna do."
Yeah,
Okay.
there was no announcement explaining why they're doing it at all. They're just like, you know why we're doing it.
Yeah.
Why bother to hide?
We're not even gonna take the time to blow smoke up your ass.
No, thank you. Sorry, go ahead.
No, no, it's fine. People there sure are friendly.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't see how anybody can defend this stuff anymore, but I guess folks do.
It doesn't seem like they're having to defend it. They're just doing it.
Well, I mean,
There's
like
no, they've gotten rid of anybody that'll call them on it.
people who voted for him and stuff's what I mean. People who supported it.
Oh,
Well, I didn't vote for this, didn't you? Though we all tried to tell you this is exactly what they was going to do because that's what they did the first time. This is exactly
now
what they were
have
going
you
to do.
heard anyone saying I didn't vote for this?
I don't
Has
talk
that
to
actually
people
happened?
about. I don't talk to
Fair
people
enough.
about it. because I've got to the point where it makes me so dang mad. It's not a difference
Mhm.
of opinion anymore. It's a difference of, do you
Well,
support fascism?
well,
And
and they do.
that's not going to do anything but make me mad. So I don't talk to folks. I talk to people who I know their politics, and we bitch about it like we're doing here, and that's it. That's all I do. I don't try to go out and spread the good word of liberalism to people anymore.
Seems like there's a lot of haircutting places. Yeah,
Well,
that's not a new one. They just moved. A lot of
uh,
new haircutting places, I mean, that popped up.
uh, new locations at least. Everybody's expanding.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Because this one called Ant they're still in the old location. Not that it's far on the other side of the corner here, and they have the new one
Business is
pointed
booming here
at.
in Hanoi. Everyone's got hair. That's right. It's the newest trend. Hair.
I mean, not everyone's got hair, unfortunately.
It's true.
I don't
You're
know if you're
truly.
aware of that.
Oh, I'm very aware. Thank you. Especially in the 25 degrees Fahrenheit weather we've been having.
It's colder, right? People think you're crazy when you're like, I'm gonna let my hair grow, keep my head warm. And they're like, wait, they look at you like, how could that make a difference? No, it
Yeah.
does. It really does.
My understanding is you lose
When you
most
don't
of your
have any,
body heat out at the
your
top of
head
your
gets
head.
cold.
So, yeah.
So whatever hair I've got left, I like to keep the insulating effect. Although, like I said, it does. I was telling him it doesn't matter
Oh,
this year because it
lost
doesn't
you
look like
there.
it's gonna get cold. Still got a few months left.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, in the future, and well, and that's it for this time. Thanks for joining us, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody else out there, all the ships at sea. We sure do appreciate you. Well, like they said at the burger place, hope you have a good time. And we'll see you next time on, what's the name of this one, this show? Stepping Out? Oh, never mind. Looks like we're back. I was signing off. I was just like, well, I guess that's all for tonight.